Welcome one and all to the 65th episode of D&D with me, Mike.
And me, Zoe.
And today we're going to deal with the sword appearing, disappearing, that chest thing that we still need to do. Can you give me a sword, please?
Here you go.
Thank you. There you go. Look at him go. Wait, let me give us some volume. Can we hear anything?
No.
Ah, wait, because I've muted the audio. Lol. Okay. How loud is this? It's a bit loud. I think we're gonna get feedback. Okay. If we were professional, we would have done this beforehand, but because we're not. Anyway, so we can now go and hit things, and we should be able to kill enemies.
Boonk.
There you go, and we could do 1, 2, 3, and miss. There you go. There. And yes, why am I getting distracted by the game? So yes, what we need to do is we need to actually give the player the sword, and we also need to hide it in certain situations. So when we jump, I think we may want to hide the sword. Definitely when we swim.
Mm-hmm.
When we swim, anything else? Maybe when you're
walk,
on
we
land.
don't need it.
Huh?
When we walk, we don't need it.
No, but it's kind of cool to see it. So I think, you know what? We're just going to do it when you swim for now.
Okay.
Oh, and when you climb up the ladder.
Definitely
And
don't
when
need
you
a
collect the
sword.
vase.
Definitely don't need that.
So there's a few. There's a few situations. So let's take a look.
And when you pick up a bomb.
When you pick up when you pick up anything, really. All right, so let's take a look at the player here. We should have something like show hide weapon as a method, just generally. So let's go ahead and create one. We're gonna do it up here probably. Heal, set money. So there you go. Call it void. Show hide weapon. With a bool. Call it on off. Close. Open squiggle. Close. Save. Alright, so there should be a sword somewhere. And I don't remember how it is. I really don't remember. There should be a... Because it already starts without the sword, does it? Or does it start with the sword? Let's quickly check. Don't remember, man. Don't remember. Pause. Okay, where's the player? Player. There it is. No, he starts with the sword already. Do we even have a reference to it? My bet is no. So it would be under avatar, armature, control, hips, spine, arm, right hand, right sword holder. There it is. Now, does the player have a sword holder? My bet is no in the infrastructure. So we got a oxygen icon and whatnot, but I don't think we have a sword holder. So serialized field, private transform. Let's go with game object.
Whoops.
Yes, dev with my 10-year-old daughter. So game object, and you're gonna call it sword holder. Lowercase s. Sword holder. There you go. Actually, make it equals default, because otherwise it cries. Save. Copy. Pasta. Dot. Set active. Open round. On off. Close round. Semicolon. That's it. So now we need to assign it on the prefab. Player prefab, let's open it. And the sword holder right here. There we go. Now what we could do is we could turn it on or off. Just like that. Nothing special, right? This will also turn off the trail, which is really useful. Actually, the trail may be a problem for later, but we'll worry about it at another time. Show hide weapon. Should we actually go for the type of weapon? I think that may be better. Do we have a weapon type enum? Check it out. Try weapon type enum. Maybe permanent power up. PP. And now switch PP. Switch the PP. Why didn't you? No, this is slow. You're still slow. Okay, that's better. PP. Again. Alright, so none, glove, wooden sword. Cut this. Put it here. Type false. Flays even. Fuzz. Oh, Jesus Christ. Copy. Pasta. Glove doesn't matter. Default doesn't matter. Save. Actually go with an equals dot none. There it is. Got it. Save. So show hide weapon. When we set up the player, we should decide. Okay, set up melee attack. There we go. So we should show hide probably here, but I think that one should probably be controlled by something else. I really don't know. The index here, but this one is temporary. So I think this one must be called more frequently. See here, it checks if it contains the wooden sword. This seems a bit daft. Whatever, we're not making a super magically well engineered game for now, so this will do. Update fire one enemy movement, contextual action, etc. So all of the contextual actions will be useful because if we do start to pick up, we do know that start pickup, well, or pickup routine right here should hide the weapon, right? So right here you can say show weapon or whatever it is, show hide weapon. There it is, show hide weapon. Open tab. Actually, don't close right away because it's going none. It's feeding it none. Let's copy this. So this one will be for pickup routine. Open chest routine. Let's remove the weapon. We may need to reinstate it at the end. We'll see. Actually, let's see what this does. Okay, as long as you don't press A, blah. Okay, so maybe here, paste it. And here depends on what you have. Wait, and that's the problem. I don't know what you have. Yeah, I don't know what you have. So what does setup melee do? Copy setup melee attack. And paste it here. And we're gonna go show hide. No, not here actually. Let's do it here. Show hide.
Oops. I forgot we had that one copied.
Open round. Close round. Semicolon. And copy this. Paste it here. Then we're gonna say nothing. So we're always hiding the weapon at the start anyway. Save. Okay, copy this again. Let's go. So we did have the contextual action with picking up, opening chest, so that's done. Picking up the routine is turning off the weapon, etc. Start climb ladder, that one also. So paste. Mount, climb, dismount, finish. Setup.
Melee attack.
Yeah, open, close round, semicolon. Okay. Then invulnerability doesn't matter. Mute landing, oxygen management doesn't matter. Jump test routine, stomp on shield, guard routine. This one isn't important because it can only happen when you don't have a weapon equipped. So shouldn't be a problem. There should be one for getting rid of the thing you've picked up. So when you throw the thing, it must be in interactions. Throw, that's the one. Set up melee. This is gonna be very slow. This is gonna be very slow. It's still gonna be very slow. It would have been way faster to simply tap SE again and then hit tab. Contextual interaction. Okay, this is covered, covered, covered. Vase should be covered for picking up. And throw is covered. Okay, let's see if this works. So now, because we've saved without it, we should start without a sword. And in fact, we don't have a sword. Okay, now don't give me a sword yet. Give me a sword. You did?
Yep, press 2. Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't have one. I can see the cache.
Health.
It's odd that there is no animation for picking things up. Also that he's running with that. Huh, I'm not hearing anything, are you? Oh, cool. We've lost audio drivers. So only the microphone stuff is coming through. So we can hear sounds now. I don't recall, though, whether we had done anything to change this. But yeah, the sword doesn't seem to be coming back. You're sure you pressed 2?
I'm sure I pressed 2. You even saw the sword doing
true.
its working.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so it doesn't look like any attack is coming through. Yeah, so it looks like I have a sword attack, but for some reason it's not happening. So, what's going on here? Oh, well, that makes sense. True. Save. That's a bit better. So now we could actually start with the sword already, which is not brilliant. Yeah, I can see the sword.
And the trail.
Yeah. So now... See, now I don't have the sword anymore. Now I have it back.
Yep.
Now I have it back. Oh, I don't think we've done it for swimming.
Whoops. You forgot the most important one.
Yeah. Looks that way. Let's see. Hey, then. Look at him. Look at him swim with his little
Swim
sword.
with my sword.
Swimming. Okay. So, that should be controlled by fixed update, I think. Interacting, blah blah blah, attacking, blah blah blah. Okay. Change terrain state, landing muted, if state is not ground, if state is not water. So here, tell it to set up melee. There it is. Yeah, open close round. Semicolon, and here you go, show hide. Yeah, save. Cool. That's a bit stupid. We should have an enum with the stuff. Okay, so let's test it one more time, and that should help with what we're doing. Whoop. Okay, so I don't have the sword in my hand anymore.
We should make a little PFX for when he's going around the water.
Yes. Okay, so he's got his sword again. He doesn't have his sword. He now did. I'm having so much trouble figuring things out because everything's oriented upside down. Like, so, okay, his sword is gone.
His sword was gone while he climbed to the ladder.
Sword is back. What if I attack? Jumps in the water. His attack should get interrupted.
It did.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we got that extreme fix, remember?
Oh, yeah.
The one when, did the physics completely crap out, sir? Okay.
Here, I'll put you back where you started.
Yes, exactly. So, this seems to be okay. Now we need the treasure to give us that sword. The wooden sword, and I don't quite remember what happens. Let's simply play it and then see what error we get. Because I just don't remember how we did things. Our audience is telling us that that our stream is sort of dropping frames or something, but I see no evidence of it here. So if anybody can confirm or deny that, we'd appreciate it. I'm gonna smash all of the vases. 50
bucks.
50 buckos. That's nice.
You now have 82 bucks.
Die.
And a kill.
The bomb has got me.
Boom.
We Faroni. Come on, Mr. Bone, spawn. I whiffed. You're not gonna catch me. Ha, I knew it. I didn't, but I did hope hard enough. There you go. Baited. Okay.
Now you gotta get there. Boom.
Well, normally I wouldn't be able to kill these, but I do have my right weapon. My trusty sword. Saw me from the other side.
Have to make your own sound effects and we can't have any.
Unfortunately. It is what it is. Sometimes my PC has issues.
Get over there.
Oh, poo. Oh, more poo.
Oh, death.
That's not nice.
You are dead.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. That's true. Well, that's okay. We can't die. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna respawn back on land. Donk.
The blood for drowning. You wouldn't really have blood when drowning, would you?
Probably.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. You get blue, I think. Alright, so we got an outer range array. Find the graphics. And get component sprites. Sprite pickup attributes. So we need a sprite for the sword pickup type. So perhaps everything's working except this. Alright, that's not a big deal. Let's go and make an icon. Sprites. HUD. We need a sword. There's the cache icon. Okay, so this is sort of the shading. Sounds good. So down to 1. View, show grid. Okie doke. Black. Alright, so the sword, let's try and see if we can do something like this. Alright, and now a bit thicker up here. And then we need a
Hilt.
hilt. like that. Then we're gonna grab this color, make it probably a bit darker. Does that look like a sword? No. Most def no. How about now? A bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Bit more like a sword. I'm thinking. How about now? How about now? It looks like a spear.
Mm-hmm.
Back to what we had before. Yeah, I think that's alright. What about this? No, that even looks even more like a spear. Okay, so clear this, clear this, clear this, and clear this.
Mm-hmm. And now shading.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna go for something, it should be probably darker but more colorful. There, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I did work here. Sure. Okay, save, Control S, and then Control Shift E. We're going to HUD PNG, place, export, back to Unity, open this, sprite editor, HUD 3, we need a HUD 4. And there it is, apply. Okay, now back to the game manager, probably, do we have a UI manager anywhere? Maybe the canvas, yep, there it is, HUD, health, permanent power-ups, 2. There's a glove, duplicate glove, Control D. Call this one sword, capital S. Yep, and we're gonna change this to HUD 4. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
That does look enough like a sword to me.
Yep.
So now back to this, we're gonna tell it, hey, it's the sword. And that's it.
We need a new TM gameplay instruction as well.
That's true. Hand of God.
We also need to make
2.
hand, whatever the sword will be called, wooden sword.
HUD 4. Wooden sword. With a space. This is normal text.
Oh yeah.
You can now smack people in the head. Well, people, enemies.
And vases.
In the head. Exclamation mark. Wait. With the A button. In the head with the B button. 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 Okay. Control S. Cool. Let's see if these additions are sufficient.
Do you have the sword?
I do. Look at it, top right.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Bummer.
There are ladders. Can he make it? Can he make it?
Kenny.
I don't think he can.
He's going for it. Death.
Have it.
I don't like any of you. Oh, that's not good. I would have probably been fine, actually. Okay. Doing. A. Sprite game manager, pick up attributes, pick up type sprites. Okay, so we have forgotten something in there. Pick up attributes. There you go.
Size
2.
2. HUD 4.
Somewhat surprised by this, but alright. What happened? I fell off. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the problem. They sort of get stuck into the world. That's something we're going to have to look into eventually. Not too fast at the moment.
Blow up as soon as you hit the water or on it. Or somewhere like that.
Are you serious? Are you serial?
Are you gonna just...
Oh, wait a moment. I remembered something. Hehe.
Uh-oh.
So the sword is there, it's rotating, you can press A, but the text doesn't really appear, and we don't actually know if it works. We're gonna have to restart resetting the equipment. So load defaults, hit play. Okay, now let's go up, up, right. I've noticed this before, that sometimes it refuses to.
And here we are.
Okay.
Good.
And now
You
I
got
have
it.
the sword.
You don't have the
Awesome.
hand
So that works. I don't have the glove. That's normal though, but you see how they are independent of one another. That's what we want. So the only thing that's really missing is that screen appearing, which is a bit strange. Let's take a look. It probably is under the game manager. Well, I remember the player has an entire routine. Oh, excuse me. For opening the chest.
Open chest routine.
Open chest routine. Case request pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So case tab dot sword colon enter break, and you can copy all of this, paste. Now pop-up event doesn't exist for sword. Type sword. Save. Now request the pop-up event, it says here.
Cool.
Request pop-up. Press A to continue, as the instructions should be correct. Let's test it. So we need to go up, up, right, up,
And up
up.
again.
You can now smack enemies in the head with the B button. Press A to continue. Yes. Okay. So that seems to be working. We can't really hear the sound, but it should go like Ta-dum! Ha ha! When he picks up the thing. So let's go see if we can save correctly. I can't pick him up because I don't have the glove.
You know, you can just teleport back to a safe
I
point.
could, but I'm also curious to see how the design is going to work backwards. Ah!
Boom!
I got killed.
It's the vase. There was nothing in the vase.
Never is anything in that vase. It's kind of a stupid vase.
There was some sort of...
Glitch, yeah. I think it's got to do with the sound playing.
Mm.
That's what normally causes that.
Right past that bomb, you know.
Ching! Saved. Alright. Stop the code.
Start
Tell
the
the game
code.
manager not to load the defaults. Start the code, and we have the sword. And it's up there in the icons too. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. We said we had to also make a new enemy or something like that, but it may be something we should probably leave for next time.
We said the thing about making the PFX for the water and the thing about fixing the thing for the bombs.
That's the PFX for the water. That should be cheap enough. So, prefabs, PFX, money. This one is a good one. So this one also has a text, but it's a very, very simple particle system. Right? It's got a flash and it's got these little thingies. There's another one as well, which is blood. Blood is kind of good because I think it could work for a splash. So let's duplicate blood
And
name this one water splash. Actually, water splash big.
because the one where you fall in the water.
Yeah. Water splash big. Actually, is death blood? Could be death. Name this one water splash small. Okay, and then duplicate death blood and water splash big. Okay, so let's open water splash big. This one doesn't do anything. This is just a parent. The flash. Okay, so the flash needs to be some kind of blue. Okay, and the main needs to be color over lifetime, 2 shades of blue, cyan. Probably should be a little bit brighter.
No, I don't think it should last for this long.
It's fine, it will disappear into the water.
Oh.
You may not even notice it. We may in fact see how much gravity affects it.
Yep.
Right, so it's quite strong. Yeah. But you are correct. Let's make it last a little less. And let's also make it jump up a little bit stronger.
So that we can see it as you said.
Let's do 3 and 5. Let's see. There you go. And it's almost certainly... No, but you see, start speed is, I think, too much now. So let's change the gravity modifier to a lesser one. There you go. And let's reduce the start lifetime to 1 to 2. There. And my bet is we also need even less speed. This is the splash, 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 right? Except this is water splash big. So I suppose 3 to 5.
That's when you're supposed to like jump into the water and splash.
Okay, there you go. So water splash big. Okay. And now water splash small. Let's go to water splash big. copy this component. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'll delete this, duplicate big, rename it to small. Because the colors we're happy with, all of these things, right? So we don't want to just redo stuff. So the main, we're gonna reduce to a start lifetime of 0.5 and 1. This may be too little. Yeah. Start speed of 0.5 and 1. Okay, and probably reduce the emission to 50, so there's a lot less. Let's increase the lifetime a bit. Yeah, and we also need to reduce the flash. There we go. Cool. So we'll worry about that in a second. Now, I don't remember, is it our game? Yep, our game manager has all of the particle systems. Not particularly clever, but it'll do for now. Copy to this, yeah, copy it, paste it, and paste it again. PFX, water splash big, water splash big, and oops, and copy this, paste it here, small. Yes, save. So then we're gonna call these guys. I think, do we have a method that requests a PFX?
I think we have it in PFX Manager.
No, it won't be there. I mean, it might be there. I don't know. That's a self manager. Well, let's just check how we do it. Look for this. No, it just instantiates it. That's all. Okay, so copy this. And inside,
maybe when we make the sound,
when we go into the water, there should be a sound probably as well. I don't see any sounds. Start oxygen material, could it be this? But that would be a bit daft. It's not impossible, but yeah, no, this only deals with the material. Do we have a splash when we enter the water? We can't check because our audio is down now. So we'll check. I think there's a splish, splish, splish every time you swim, but I don't know that there's a big splash for when you enter the water. Maybe. So paste here.
There is. We have landing in areas.
No, that may make sense. Yeah, yeah. So here you go. Oh wait, if we have that, then in that case, there's a land. You say?
I think they're in maybe jump or the sound manager, whatever it's called. I think we have one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe we can control F land.
Maybe, but before we do that, let's take a look at the audio manager itself and see. Step, grass.
See land, grass.
Land, water. Hit F, control F. Land, water, and we'll see. And there it is. SFX land. Okay, awesome. So here you're also going to paste this. And PFX water splash big template. So transfer position is probably correct, but we need to move it up a bit, I think. Remember how our character is actually sunk in the ground. His feet are all the way down. So I don't think it will appear correctly. So we're gonna have to tell it it's not just transfer but plus something. And I'm almost sure we already have used this, but I'm not certain. So just do this, plus vector 3 dot up. That's perfect. Save. And then copy this. And step swim. That's the one. Step water. Now paste it here. And this is not going to be that great because it's because it's missing.
Oops.
It's missing some information. So here when you do splish splish, you want it on the hands, right? Thing is, we don't really have them. So we're going to tell the owner to do it. Now, do we have an owner or something? A player? Player tag hand. Aha, there. So copy all of this. Paste it here. And go water splash. Splash. Yeah, but you need, this is a method that doesn't exist. You're gonna have to type it. So that capital W, capital S, open, close round, semicolon. Oh, actually, we don't know which one it is. Is it the right hand or the left hand?
I think it goes 1, 2, and the 1, 2.
Yeah, I know,
both.
but we need to receive that information. So we're gonna request the information here. We're gonna say int side, and then feed it to side. So now the animation is gonna be quite unhappy. Well, sorry, the compiler is gonna go, I can't do it. There's an error, but that's okay. Let's go to the model player, and now the player should have a player swim. There it is. And player swim should have events. There they are on this too. So this event is the left hand. So left hand is gonna be 0. And this event, okay, wait, splash, splash, right. This event is gonna have an int of 1. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now water splash, copy this, go to the player, and inside the operations, which should be this. Yeah. So just type public void and paste. Open around, int side. Close the round, open a squiggle. Alright, so we have the side now. Save. Now what we need to have access to though is our own hands. Now we have two ways about this. One, we save our body parts in advance. Probably a good idea. And even if we do that, sorry, so let's say this is just the only option. But how do we do it? Do we assign it ourselves? Or do we find it via code?
We would have to...
It's not what we have to, it's literally a preference. What do you want to do? Here, for example, the sword holder, we've assigned it ourselves.
Well, that was only one thing we had to do.
Yeah, well, that's 2 hands, so it's kind of the same.
We can assign it ourselves.
Alright, then copy. Pasta. Game object. No, not game object, go with transform. We want 2 of them. Hands. Save. We need to remember left hand is going to be 0. So copy. And paste it. Now, inside the animational helper, I think it was land. Was it? No, it must have been an interactive entity. Okay, so copy all of this, paste it here, Shift Tab, PFX, small water template, so small. Transform position, cut, hands, paste it here, side, close, square bracket, save, not position, identity, okay, save, cool. So that's the water splash done. Now I'm thinking about actually giving it the sound too. So cut this and paste it here. Save. Okay, so that should give us the...
Now we need to assign the hands.
Oh, right. We also forgot...
An error.
Save. Now it compiles correctly, I think. inside, side, save. We need to pass all of this information about. Cool. Alright, so that works. Now in the prefab player.
That's supposed
Apply. We forgot to apply the animation. It's all good. Player. Oops. Did I open the model? What? I don't know what happened. Doesn't matter. Okay, so structure, avatar, armature, control, hips, spine, arm left, arm right, hand left. Where's the shadow, by the way? Okay. So the problem is the hand is at its base, but I think it's probably better. So now we go to the player. Hand 2, hand L,
and hand.
and R. Okay. Let's see. So I can't tell. Unassigned reference exception. Oh, we forgot to give it the particle systems to the game manager.
Oops.
Whoopsie daisy.
I remembered the hand, so I can remember the other thing.
Yeah, you have failed. Dun dun dun. So have I.
Yep.
That's not
It's
bad.
big, but it's funny.
It's not bad.
It looks like he's swimming with vigor.
With vigor. He is. I quite like it. We should probably give him this for walking too. What do you think? Sort of little.
He would be bomb, 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 bomb,
little,
stomping.
but
right
that's
there.
fine. That's what it's all about, man. Juicing games. That's you know, you want to have things to look at. Yeah, just so on the dust it would be one, on the grass it would be another.
And boom.
That's really odd. So it looks like they sort of get stuck.
You are dead.
I'm not. I am swimming. Look how I'm swimming. Oh, oh, splash.
You're committing suicide
Swimming.
while swimming.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add some kind of way of like give up in the water, right? Sort of give up, return to show, something like that. But we'll see. Okay, so we don't actually know if the sounds are working. They should dish, maybe. I'm not sure. There's one thing I'm not too fond of with a big splash is it's too ample. So let's take a look at the shape of the emission, and I think we should reduce the cone to a 30. So it's going to be a bit more vertical. Let's see how this looks like.
Yep.
So we are seeing it very. I want more room, something more in the center. Hello, bombs. Goodbye, bombs. Don't kill me, bombs. Thank you, bombs. Appreciate that, bombs. I'm gonna slice you in the butt.
And also get pummeled in the
That's
process.
alright. I can handle it.
You're Ted, after all.
Ted?
We named him Ted, remember?
Is that his name?
You had said we
Are you
should
sure
call
it's
him
not
Ted.
Steve?
I think Steve is better.
Steve?
Huh?
What? Ah,
That.
that? Yeah, well, you can see what's happening there. We've got a problem with the jump. So we're still getting the landing there, and the landing accounts for being in the water.
Mm.
Okay, well, so that's an interesting bug which we can resolve next time, or maybe even now. Let's go take a look at save first, so we're already in the right area. Makes this very easy to test. Yeah, so we're getting a landing after we... So one thing we can do is we can turn off...
The thing when we're climbing up ladders.
No, we can change the terrain when we're... Because what's happening there is in order for you to get the landing At least I think, in order for you to get a landing. SFX land. Hit Control F. See who calls this. Yeah. So, if not landing muted, SFX land. Right?
Mm.
We possibly kind of want it, but I don't know. So all we need to do is change the down terrain state to ground. So copy this. It's a bit dodgy, this, to be frank, but that's okay. So when we climb ladder routine, mount, climb, whatever. So right here, paste it, save. Now, does this only occur if we're not interacting? If not physics, then surface layer. Huh. So this may be too soon, actually, because that may still happen. So cut this. And paste it here. Save. I don't know if it's gonna work. Might do. Splash. There you go.
Looks like it's working.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't think it's landing.
But then will the sound play?
Hey?
Then will the sound play if it doesn't think it's landing?
I can't tell you. I mean, probably.
Do you know how to bring the audio back?
Yes, I need to reboot my computer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So there's no other option.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's sufficient for today. So what we've done is we've hidden the sword when we need it. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna do it actually. You're going to play the game from the start.
Okay.
Getting everything and doing your thing. So wait a moment. I'm just gonna hit play. Stop. Play. There you go. So now you should have nothing. You start. It's good old
Except
Steve.
For all my health. I got a useless health. Heart.
It's alright.
Huh? Did you see that jump?
Yeah, I know. It's the usual jump.
Money, 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 money.
You don't break everything. We don't get time. Just go.
So much money this time.
She's motivated by greed.
I am.
True little capitalist.
Boom.
Good girl. Alright.
Gonna pick up this vase in the process.
You can't pick it up. You can kick
I
it.
meant kick it. I meant break it.
Break stuff.
You're not letting me break it all.
No. Just go. They respawn as well. So it doesn't matter. I mean, we could save each and every one of them whether they get destroyed or not.
I'm being noticed.
You're in the trouble, but nothing.
I have survived.
You have survived.
The hand of
Dun,
God is here.
dun. Ha 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 ha. You're the hand of God.
I did. I need a vase.
Now which is basically you can pick up things. Okay.
That's $50. I need that.
$50.
Ah.
You don't need it, but that's alright.
I don't need it, but it's useful to have.
Hello, Helpy. Sorry, we're almost done with our show. I'll talk to you in a moment.
Helpy.
That's his name.
Ow.
Splash! Notice how the particles are not affected by shadow.
Mm.
We're gonna leave it like that.
Boing, boing, boing. Fall.
Failure!
Boing, boing, boing. Boing. Healage.
Okay, good. That's not
Are you
bad.
getting there? Now we're gonna kick all these vases.
Ah!
Oh no!
You're losing that money.
At least it's just $5 and not. Wait, that was $10.
I think there was a 10.
Oh bad.
You've lost a tenner.
Oh well. I should have been more careful in my throwing.
You should be. You should also press B and not A. Like, kick him in the butt. Kick the poor guy in the butt. Better kick him in the butt. Oh, run away!
Hey, notice me.
It doesn't want to notice you. It doesn't like you.
Hello.
Yeah, you didn't veer fast enough. Just, you don't need that vast banana. Just move it.
And it doesn't usually give me anything either. Ah!
Oh, you got hit and you didn't do nothing. That's no bueno. Up, 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 up. There. You got the right trajectory. Cool. Healing. Alright, let's go. That's not a good idea.
Ow.
Not only did you get hit in the butt, you're also going to respawn after dying because you drowned.
He's banging his head in the wall because he's grumpy that he fell.
He's grumpy.
Ah!
Oh, you pressed the wrong button. You can make it.
Go. Don't give up.
Ugh.
Safety first.
Nope. Yep, apparently. Get over there.
Failure. Kick him in the butt. Look at him as he falls on his own shield. The silly potato of an enemy.
That guy better not notice me. A guy noticed me. That won't count.
Yeah. That doesn't count. That one would though. This one will.
That
count.
one definitely counts.
You suckatori.
You did that same mistake.
So what? You are the dead.
Yep. Except I'm not because we didn't code it yet. The useless base that gives me nothing.
Kick him in the butt. Poor guy. He's gonna catch you. Goodbye.
I'm already dead anyways.
Yeah, you're even deader now.
I'm -3 or
You're
something.
ultra dead.
I'm double dead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna plow through.
Boom. Poor guys.
How's it going?
Boing.
Oops.
Eat it. Smack at the dory. Pick up the sword. Done.
Done.
That's it. That's all we got. That's all she wrote. And on that note,
I'm
with
going
her
to
falling in the water like a potato
Uh-oh.
and the enemy sort of going nuts above her, we wish you all farewell.
And we
we'll see
found
you-
a controller bug.
a controller bug. No,
This is going on forever.
no, it's just my controller's knackered.
That's what I said, a controller bug.
That's not a bug. It's as intended. So yes, we'll talk to you later, YouTube crowd. Bye bye.
Bye.